Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Insightful Gaming. We're about to dive first into the great Gambit conundrum that's been keeping players on their toes and demanding Bungie's undivided attention. So buckle up, grab some popcorn, and prepare to embark on a wild journey. Please don't forget to smash that like button, and let me know which change are you most psyched about in the comments. Let's get this party started. Picture yourself immersed in the thrilling Gambit mode, only to be confronted by the glaring question that continues to haunt the community. Why hasn't Bungie shown this phenomenal mode the attention it rightfully deserves? You're far from being the only one concerned. A considerable portion of the Destiny 2 community has expressed their dissatisfaction and is fervently advocating for a much-needed update on Gambit. This groundbreaking mode expertly merges PvP and PvE aspects, providing a distinct experience since its launch in September 2018. Gambit Prime, introduced during the season of the Drifter, was a thrilling enhancement to the original mode. However, it was unfortunately vaulted alongside the arrival of Beyond Light. Despite its undeniable allure, Gambit has evolved into one of Destiny 2's most underappreciated game modes, with an ever-growing number of players expressing frustration over the glaring lack of updates and improvements. The community courageously called out Bungie for their apparent negligence in providing any updates on Gambit. They emphasized that many players resort to this mode only when preparing for a new raid or season. The community deserves far better. They want Gambit to become an essential aspect of their gaming experience. Furthermore, it is becoming increasingly difficult to overlook that Gambit has been restricted to the same 4 maps for an astounding 4 years. Imagine indulging in the same pizza every Friday night for 4 years straight. Destiny 2 players are ravenous for new and captivating content, yet Bungie remains conspicuously mute on the subject. It isn't just the absence of updates that is provoking the community, but also the lack of communication from Bungie. While the developers have been diligently polishing Destiny's Trials mode, incorporating inventive game mechanics and alluring rewards, the number of players aiming for flawless runs has significantly increased. In light of these developments, shouldn't Gambit be granted the same level of attention? Bungie, the community is clamoring for an update on the future of Gambit. We're eager to learn about your plans for this exceptional game mode. Are there new maps in development? Will the core gameplay undergo a transformation? We need answers, and we need them immediately. Bungie, the time has come to bestow upon Gambit the love and attention it genuinely warrants. Let's transform this mode into a cornerstone of our Destiny 2 experience, supplying players with electrifying content to eagerly anticipate every single week. The history of Gambit is a fascinating one. The mode was born out of a desire to create something that combined the best of both worlds, PvP and PvE, and it was an instant hit with the Destiny community. It wasn't long before Gambit became the go-to activity for players seeking a fresh and unique challenge, and it quickly earned a reputation for being one of the most exciting and innovative additions to the game. However, this initial enthusiasm began to wane as time went on. While Bungie continued to make changes and improvements to other aspects of Destiny 2, Gambit appeared to fall by the wayside. This left players who were once enamored with the mode feeling disillusioned and frustrated, wondering why their beloved activity was being neglected. Some have argued that Gambit's decline can be attributed to its complexity. The mode requires players to juggle multiple objectives simultaneously, making it difficult for newcomers to grasp and challenging for veterans to master. This steep learning curve may have deterred some players, but for the dedicated fans who have invested time and effort into mastering Gambit, the lack of attention from Bungie feels like a slap in the face. Others have pointed to the mode's inherent imbalance as a contributing factor to its decline. The hybrid nature of Gambit, blending both PvP and PvE elements, can create situations where certain weapons, subclasses, or strategies are overly dominant, leading to a less enjoyable experience for some players. Bungie's seeming unwillingness to address these balance issues has only added to the growing frustration within the community. It's also worth noting that for a mode that relies heavily on teamwork and coordination, Gambit's matchmaking system has been widely criticized. Players often find themselves matched with teammates who lack the necessary skill or understanding of the mode's mechanics, resulting in one-sided matches and a poor overall experience. This, combined with the aforementioned balance issues, has driven many players away from Gambit and into the arms of other Destiny activities. Despite these challenges, the passionate Gambit community has continued to hold out hope for a brighter future. They share their ideas for potential improvements, such as the introduction of new maps, revisions to the scoring system, and even the possibility of new PvE enemies to keep the experience fresh and engaging. However, these pleas for change have seemingly fallen on deaf ears, with Bungie remaining tight-lipped on the subject of Gambit's future. In the meantime, other modes like Trials have seen significant overhauls and updates, further exacerbating the feeling of neglect within the Gambit community. The stark contrast between the attention given to Trials and the lack thereof for Gambit has left many players feeling disillusioned and abandoned. This brings us to the crux of the issue. Why should Bungie invest time and resources into revitalizing Gambit? The answer is simple. Gambit represents a unique and innovative experience within the Destiny 2 ecosystem, one that cannot be replicated in any other mode or activity. By breathing new life into Gambit, Bungie has the opportunity to reinvigorate a passionate community and provide a fresh, exciting challenge for both new and returning players. There are numerous ways in which Bungie could begin this revitalization process. Firstly, addressing the balance issues within the mode would go a long way towards creating a more enjoyable and competitive environment. This could include adjusting weapon damage values, modifying the behavior of certain enemy types, or even introducing new mechanics that promote teamwork and strategic decision-making. Another area ripe for improvement is the matchmaking system. By implementing a more robust system that takes into account players' skill and experience, Bungie could create a more balanced and enjoyable experience for all Gambit participants. This would not only incentivize more players to give the mode a try, but also encourage veterans to stick around and continue honing their skills. Lastly, Bungie could make a significant impact by introducing new maps, enemies, and objectives to Gambit. These additions would provide a much-needed breath of fresh air, giving players a reason to return to the mode and explore new strategies and tactics. By making these changes, Bungie would demonstrate their commitment to supporting and nurturing the Gambit community, and in turn rekindle the excitement that once surrounded this innovative mode. In conclusion, the Destiny community's demand for an update on the future of Gambit is both understandable and justified. The mode has been overlooked for far too long, and the time has come for Bungie to take action. By addressing the issues that have plagued Gambit and breathing new life into the mode, Bungie has the chance to reestablish it as a cornerstone of the Destiny experience, providing players with captivating content to look forward to every week. In Bungie's court, and the passionate Gambit community eagerly awaits their response. Before we part ways, I must give a colossal thank you to everyone who's been cheering my channel on. Your support means the galaxy to me, and I'm over the moon that we can unite to geek out over Destiny. If this video tickled your fancy and you crave more, don't hesitate to drop a comment, smash that like button, and hit subscribe. Until our next rendezvous, keep hustling and may the RNG gods shower you with their blessings.